Well, Rick and Vicky, Jason Cornett is one of the people charged in this case, and this isn't his first run-in with the police. Now, this arrest for Lawrence Preble says that while justice will eventually be served, the pain of losing his wife is something he'll carry forever. Just 48 hours ago, Lawrence Preble sat heartbroken in his living room, consumed by questions that had no answers. His wife, 75-year-old Margaret, had been struck and killed by a driver who fled the scene on US 42 near Kentucky 53 and Smith Lane in LaGrange. Now, 2 days later, he sits in that same living room, a space where nearly 50 years of memories were made, finally with answers to the question that has haunted him since that night.
And he told me that they'd made 2 arrests.
Jason Cornett, who owns Circle Bar C Ranch just a mile up the street from the Prebles, was arrested Friday for leaving the scene and tampering with evidence. Police say he was drunk when he hit Margaret last Monday. 2 days later, his damaged truck was found at Corbin Repair Shop, allegedly driven there by his girlfriend Zoe Wolf, who is also charged with tampering.
The lengths to which these people went to hide their crime, driving 160 miles away with to have their car fixed, and it's just incomprehensible.
Cornett has a lengthy criminal past, according to court documents. In 1997, he had a rape case that was pled down to sexual misconduct. In 2009, he shot his girlfriend and was charged with assault.
If this person is doing all of these bad things, then he needs to be taken away from society before he can do something worse. But honestly, it's hard for me to feel much of anything other than the loss that I'm feeling right now.
Margaret's remains rest in an urn on the coffee table, but 48 years gone in an instant.
I know that's not really her anymore, but that's her ring. I have one that looks just like it, and we've worn it for 48 plus years. And I'll always remember her with love in my heart.
Truly heartbreaking update for this case. And as far as the suspects, their first court appearance, nothing has been scheduled yet at this moment. Reporting live in the studio, Deandrea Turner, WLKY News.